Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the awards ceremony for the 2024 Scottish Festival of Brass, Scottish Open, supported by Besson. Please welcome to the stage the Scottish Brass Band Association President, Carrie Boakes, from Besson Musical Instruments, Ewan Meikle, and our adjudicators today, Owen Farr and Christopher Bond. And if I can invite Carrie to say a few words. Thank you.
Good evening, folks. Have you had a good day? Excellent, because that's the main thing. I will be brief, I promise. We've got a get-out time of 9 p.m, I believe, but what a day it's been. 16 fantastic bands, excellent performances, and those that have been in the audience have had a smile on their face throughout. So thank you on behalf of the Scottish Brass Band Association for making our 2024 Open a truly excellent day. Events like this just don't happen, so I need to be sure to say a few words, and hopefully I haven't missed anyone out as I go through my list of thank yous. To our adjudicators, Owen Farr and Christopher Bond, I would not like to have been in their shoes today, but thank you, gents, for travelling the journey, and I look forward to hearing you share your thoughts and obviously the results. Thank you, gents. Another job that is a tough one in a contest such as this is our compere, and Brenda has done an amazing job today, just keeping us on point, linking in with our adjudicators, conductors and bands, and has had a very informative afternoon sharing the background to the 16 test pieces. Thank you, Brenda. This is one of 3 days of our Scottish Festival of Brass. Last weekend we had our Scottish Challenge, and tomorrow we continue with our Youth Championships. Events like this just can't happen, and we're indebted to a number of sponsors and partners that work to support this event. The Scottish Government's Creative Scotland grant fund has been instrumental in ensuring that we are continuing to use such a beautiful venue, thanks to Creative Scotland. Thank you to Band Supplies and Ronnie Tennant. Over the years, they have invested in our Scottish Challenge contest. Thank you to our Open sponsors, 4 Bars Rest, for sponsoring the Solo Trophy. To the families and the bands of those who have gifted in memory players' trophies, individual and special awards as well. And to Besson, and thanks to Ewan for being here again today. Our partnership with Besson has grown, developed throughout the years that we've been together, and we really are indebted to them. So thank you to Ewan, and Giancarlo has been here this weekend as well, and to all of our sponsors. Thank you. Behind the scenes, as I announced earlier on before the contest began, there's a huge amount of planning and preparation that goes into the event. SN Percussion, who've worked tirelessly throughout the day supporting our bands with all our percussion needs, our SABA trustees, our SABA registration team, the Executive Committee, who meet very often and who communicate frequently to make sure not only events happen but the running of the organisation here in Scotland. To our fabulous National Youth Brass Band of Scotland ambassadors who have looked after you all. They are the lifeblood and they are the future. They're also the present, and we're really indebted to them for coming along and supporting us today, and you'll see and hear more of them tomorrow if you come back. We have a huge amount of people who support the publicity that we do. Everything that is organised is run by a group of volunteers. Mark Good, who's been along today filming the bands and will continue to do so throughout our weekend. Jim Doyle, our photographer. Thank you, Jim. James McGoldrick, Iona Crosby, who are working on all of the IT and the recordings of our bands today. And Nigel Martin, our press officer. Truly are all a superb team, And please make sure that you go onto our website after the events today, check out your photographs that you can download, and also ensure that you've got your recordings of your bands. Final thanks from me, and hopefully I've not missed anyone, but a final thanks from me to all of the bands. It has been a really challenging and tricky 24 hours, and I know, and even in the build-up to the contest, for some of our bands individually, there's been a few hurdles, but you made it. You have to be hugely commended for your performances today. Those behind the scenes, whether it's the band managers, those that open up your halls, the bus drivers, you're all part of a truly fantastic team. And from Saba, in the words of Brian Adams, everything that we do it for you. So thank you to you all. No more cheese, I promise. Looking forward, on behalf of the Scottish Brass Band Association, we want you to come back and celebrate all the good stuff with our youngsters tomorrow at our Scottish Youth Festival. If you can join us, it would be great to see you. If not, then we have our Scottish Championships, which take place on the 8th and 9th of March in this very hall next year, where our bands will qualify for Cheltenham and for the Royal Albert Hall in London. And then I'm delighted to announce that we will return here for 3 amazing days again of music making next November for our Festival of Brass 2025. The Challenge will take place on the 22nd of November, and our Scottish Open will take place on the 29th, with the Youth Festival on St Andrew's Day, the 30th. Please make sure you look on our website for further information about all the work that's going on. It really is a brilliant organisation to lead. I thank you all for coming along and supporting it today. I look forward to seeing you again at an event in the future. And I'm now going to hand back to Brenda, and we can continue with the results. Safe journey home.
If we can just now invite you and Miko from Besson Musical Instruments to say a few words.
Hey. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm going to be very, very quick. I've been told we're on a time limit, but thank you, Carrie, and the team at Saba for making today very much possible. For those of you that don't know, but I don't think there isn't, I'm Ewan Meikle. I'm the sales manager for Besson. Yeah. We are delighted and proud to sponsor the Scottish Open and Saba in 2024, and hopefully we can continue to do so in 2025. Please, today has been a reflection on modern banding, scrambling for players, travelling for contests up and down and left and right and round about, performing at such a high level, and really being bold to choose a variety of test pieces, which should have, hopefully, have made a listener's dream contest. Nod. Anyway, we want to see everybody succeed at Besson. Everybody at Besson wants you to succeed. Sorry. Engage with bands, engage with us, and engage with each other. Have a good luck, and see you tomorrow.
And finally, just for one of our adjudicators to comment on today's performances, Owen Farr.
Thank you very much. Look, it's been a long day. It's a late finish, a lot later than planned. The weather's been against us. I'm sure many of you had a pretty stressful day today, so I think the last thing you want to hear is an adjudicator go on and on and on about all the performances, so I'm not going to do that. But on behalf of myself and Chris, we would like to say a huge thank you to all the bands that have played today. It really has been a fantastic day. The variety of music on display today has been excellent, as have all the performances today. It's been a real treat for all of us, so thank you all so much for that. One little thing I will say, I think that there might have been some bands today that have chosen to select a piece that is challenging for them, to have something to have a go at to come to this contest, and I think that's very admirable for you to do that. So whilst you may not perhaps be happy with the result you've got, I'd like to think that the journey leading up this contest has been well worthwhile, that you've picked a piece that you really love, conductor's become very enthused by the music that they've chosen, and you've all managed to get stuck in to rehearsing a great piece to challenge you. And that is what's great about this contest, that enables you all to do that. So well done to all of you for that indeed. So that's it from me, but once again, a big thank you to all the bands that have played, and a big thank you to Saba for organising this competition. Thank you very much.
And so to the awards, and let me just remind all the bands that the adjudicators' remarks can be collected on stage at the end, and that the full results will appear on the screen. Firstly, the individual awards. The Ken Ramsey Memorial Trophy for the Best Bass Section goes to band number 14, Campbell. The Neil Phillip Memorial Trophy for the Best Euphonium goes to band number 4, Milnrow. The Best Soloist, receiving the 4 Bars Rest Award and £100, goes to the Flugel player with band number 9, Atlantic Brass. And now to the prizes. In 4th place, receiving an engraved glass trophy with 190 points, is band number 1, Dalmellington Band. In 3rd place, receiving an engraved glass trophy and £250 with 194 points, is band number 9, Atlantic Brass. In 2nd place, receiving a glass trophy and £500 with 195 points, is band number 8, Whitburn. And in 1st place, receiving the Scottish Open Challenge Trophy, a commemorative banner and an engraved glass trophy for the winning conductor, as well as £1,000, with 197 points, is band number 4, Milnrow. if players from the winning band could please make their way to the stage for photographs. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings today's contest to a close. We hope to see some of you back tomorrow to support the Youth Championships starting around 9:30. But for tonight, thank you for being with us. You've been a marvellous audience. Have a safe journey home and good night.